Hi everyone. Today is organization day. I have so many items already purchased for my packing parties in the fall, thanks to Black Friday deals and after Christmas clearance. So I'm excited to show you today what I have so far and how I organize it. My husband has cleared out a space for my totes that will be super helpful since we don't have basements here in Florida. So I'm excited to get this packed away, and I'll just show you some of the ways I stay organized for packing parties. Let's go. So here is all of the items I have purchased so far for my packing parties. And I am going to try to fit most of this into some of these empty bins here that I can put away in my pantry closet. There is a space. And that way, since most of this will just be in storage until the fall, it's out of the way and I don't need it. I will label each bin with the age and gender of what's inside so that I can easily find if I want 2 to 4 year old girl items. They'll all be in one bin. I also have some bins over here that fit really well underneath my son's bed upstairs. So that's another storage space that I utilize. I just need to get everything a little bit better organized. And one of the first things I do when getting ready for the next shoebox packing year is I make a Google Drive spreadsheet. This is similar to Excel if you have Microsoft. And I simply just label the age and gender for each column, and I put how many boxes I'm planning to make for that age group. And I usually try to focus on the youngest and oldest age groups. While I still pack a lot of themed boxes throughout the year that are just individual boxes, I also like to do packing parties because it's one way that I can pack both a lot of boxes as well as quality boxes. So if I find a good deal on items, for example, the Melissa and Doug blocks, they had been marked down to $10 each, and there's 100 blocks in each set, so I can break that down into 5 sets of 20 blocks. So all of my 2 to 4 year olds will be getting a nice block set, and it came out to be about $2 a set. For that price, I stocked up on enough to go in all of my 2 to 4 year old packing party boxes. And I do that with different sales throughout the year. If I find a good price on shirts, for example, I will get enough for my packing party number. That way I know what items are in my boxes and that they're going to be quality and full, but they're also at a great price. I do individual boxes, and then I do packing party boxes to also be able to incorporate friends and family and church friends that want to help out as well. So one of the bigger projects today will be these Melissa and Doug blocks. I need to separate them, and I use quart-sized bags to separate them into sets. And I also am planning to use these puzzles. They were on sale as well. They were $5, I believe, a puzzle, or about that, maybe $4 for some of them. So I have these vehicle ones that I'm going to separate into, I think I was going to do 2 vehicles per set. So I have quite a few of those, and that way the child can build bridges and have little vehicles to play with as well. For the 2 to 4 year old girls, I got them this safari animal puzzle, and they will be getting, I believe, 2 animals per set. So they also were on sale, and I thought that would be a cute little addition to the block sets. So that will be one big project today to get everything packed and organized, and I'll show you how I do it with the blocks so you can see how I divide it up. I had found these Hair Amazing dolls last year at a really good price. I believe they were $2 or $3 when Walmart had a big toy sale. And then about a month or so ago, my Walmart had a few of these boxes for $17 in their clearance, which these were what I sent last year, and I just haven't been able to find them on sale. Last year, I believe they were about, was it $10? Somebody remind me, I can't remember, but they were a really good deal for $7. And this year, I found them in my Walmart at $17. which is still a decent deal. That's probably about $2, a little more than $2 a doll. So I'm going to end up getting them out of the packaging and this will be the wow gift. Each of my 10 to 14-year-old girls will be getting a nice Hair Amazing doll. And I currently have 17. So one of the things that I do on that spreadsheet is I mark how many items I have. So since I don't quite have 20 of these dolls, I will need to find 3 more before the packing party, and hopefully I can find some on sale throughout the year. So I'll show you some of the items I already have for the girls, the 2 to 4-year-old girls. I am using these bracelets. I found these at Party City. I believe these were $3 for a set of 16. And I got enough for each of my girls to get a bracelet. And then in this Hobby Lobby bag, I really love Hobby Lobby's princess necklaces in their party favorite aisle. And these have little twist ties around them, so when I pull them out, it won't be a huge mess. But I got enough necklaces for all of my 2 to 4-year-old girls to also get a pretty pink princess necklace. So they'll be getting lots of jewelry, play jewelry. And then I was so excited that the Dollar Tree, one of the Dollar Trees I went into, I already packed a few pair here into another box, but they had these Disney Encanto 7 pair of briefs for $1.25. And they were just hanging there. There was several on the rack, and I left a few for other people, but I ended up getting enough that I can put at least 2 to 3 pairs of underwear in all of my 2 to 4-year-old boxes, which is wonderful for the younger girls, any of the girls really, if you can include underwear. These are size 6, that's what they had on the rack, but they might be a little big for these girls, but hopefully they can grow into them and have some nice underwear. And to go along with the underwear, I also found socks on sale at Walmart. I believe these were $5 for the set of 10 pair, and each of my girls will be getting 2 pairs of socks. So these have lots of cute, colorful designs and should be a nice addition to the 2 to 4-year-olds. To go along with the clothing for the 2 to 4-year-old girls, there was recently a sale on childrensplace.com, and I ordered a whole bunch of t-shirts. So each of my girl boxes will be getting a shirt. And these ended up being, I think, close to $2 a shirt after their sales and discounts. So I'll show you, there's 2 main styles, and I'll get them out so you can see them. So here are the 2 styles. I thought they were adorable, and they both feature a little girl. This one here is reading a book that says Future Leader, and I'm going places. And then this one here has different adjectives: brave, smart, bold, loved, sweet. So I think these will be really adorable for the 2 to 4-year-old girls. And I got size 5T just so they could be big enough and grow into them. I usually try to get the larger size of the age group. 4T would be great too, but I ended up getting 5T with these. I also label things as I go, so I remember what exactly my plan is for the items. And here on this box, this was the Valentine stuffed animals that I just recently purchased from the Dollar Tree. And I made a note to myself that the dog, dino, cat, and hedgehog are for the boys 2 to 4, and the unicorn and narwhals are for my girl 10 to 14s. So that's what's inside here. Last year I did 2 separate packing parties, an older kid packing party and a younger kid packing party. I might just do one big one this year to make it a little easier on me as far as planning the party, but both have pros and cons. As far as keeping things more organized, it is a little bit easier if you separate it by age group. So I'm not sure yet if I'll do 2 packing parties or just do one bigger one this year. This was a find just a couple days ago that I was really excited about. If you go to Hobby Lobby, they have this 18-pack of flatware. It comes with a fork, spoon, and knife. And it was $3.29, but they have 40% off their spring items already. So this ended up being less than $2 for the set of 18 pieces. So this will make 6 different sets of a fork, spoon, and knife, and they're very colorful and pretty. So I got enough for my older girls. They'll be getting a set here of flatware, and these spring items should continue to get marked down even further as the year goes on. So if you see these at Hobby Lobby, it's a great deal, I think, for flatware sets. And these look a little older than the IKEA flatware that I usually send in the 2 to 4-year-olds. I haven't ordered that yet, but I probably will. But I think this is better for the older kids. In this box, if you saw my previous video with the stuffed animals at Dollar Tree, I purchased these little prayer bears, and they'll be going in my 2 to 4-year-old girls. So I have enough. I have 25 of these, and they're really sweet. Jesus loves me, this I know, for the Bible tells me so. Yes, Jesus loves me, the Bible tells me so. So I'm really glad that Dollar Tree carried these this year, and I'm going to pack one of those, as well as baby dolls that I packed them last year in my 2 to 4-year-old packing party. They were from the Dollar Tree, and I had bought a lot of them before they went out of stock at the Dollar Tree. So I don't have them ready yet, but they will also be getting baby dolls in each of my 2 to 4-year-old boxes. I also have a bag here full of stuffed animals that will be going in my 10 to 14-year-old boy boxes. Some of them are the Beanie Babies that I just ordered recently off of eBay, if you saw that video. So I have several of those. Plus I have just some cute stuffed animals that I found at the Dollar Tree. I love these little sharks. I think they're adorable, and they would be great for the older boys as well. So just a different array of stuffed animals. I like to put a plush item in all of my boxes, no matter the age or gender. It's something that the child can snuggle with and just have comfort and a little friend. So it's a perfect item for all of the boxes. Another item here for the 2 to 4-year-old boys. I have a whole bunch of sandals and flip-flops that I had bought last after summer sales. They were anywhere from 50 cents to $1 each, and I'm planning to put a pair of flip-flops in each of the boy boxes, the little boys. So I have a lot of different, most of them are flip-flops, but there are some different styles here. So that will be another item to go in my 2 to 4-year-old boys. And if you haven't checked out my last video on the shoe that grows, I highly recommend checking it out. And I talk about the difference between flip-flops and that shoe. So it is something to consider for your boxes. I already had these on hand and upstairs in storage, so I'm planning to pack these for my little boys. But the shoe that grows is a very quality, awesome shoe that will expand with the child as the child grows. So check that out if you haven't yet. And my last tote here of items has different 10 to 14-year-old items for both the boys and the girls. I got a bunch of these white drawstring bags. They were on sale on Amazon, and it was the white ones that were on sale. So I have enough of these to go in each of my older girl and boy boxes. I was able to get these really nice off-white cups at Walmart after Christmas. They were part of the Christmas colors, I guess. So they ended up being 25 cents a cup. And I didn't find any when they marked them down even further to 12 cents a cup, but I did get enough when they were 25 cents for my older girls. So my older girl boxes will be getting a nice big cup. I stuck these in there. These were from Hobby Lobby, and they're just little fidgets. They pop. They're called a hand snapper. So they were 90% off. I got them for about $1 each. And I'll be putting these in my 10 to 14 boy boxes as just a fun little extra toy. Also at Hobby Lobby, I found these wooden ball and cup games. And they were also 90% off. So I paid about 55 cents for each of these. And I thought they were pretty nice colors, bright colors for the girls. So my older girls will be getting this wooden ball game. You have to catch the ball on the top here. I recently found these socks on sale on, I believe it was Walmart, on their website. So I got enough for my older boys to each get 2 pairs of socks. These are just Hanes white ankle socks, and they were a good value. So each of my boys will be getting older boys will be getting 2 pair of those. What else is in here? I also got the same pair of socks. They were the same price for the older girls. So both my younger and older girls will be getting some of these fun socks. And then I was really excited. Someone posted on one of the Facebook groups that Walmart had these composition books on sale for 50 cents each. And I love these because they can fold. They're very flexible. So they're perfect for the shoe boxes if you fold them over. They won't crease or get damaged very easily. So I got enough of these for all of my older kid boxes. And I have some of the other regular lined notebooks from Staples and Walmart this past back to school season, but I really prefer these if I can find a good deal on them. They're the Poly composition book just because of their flexibility, and they will look nice when they're pulled out by the child. I also have coloring books for every box of my packing party. I already labeled them and put them in their own little display boxes. That way they are easy to get down and set up for the packing party. So I think I will leave them here for now. They're just on a top shelf in one of my closets and they're already labeled. I did separate them. I put some of the younger styles for the 2 to 4 year olds and some of the older styles for the older kids. So behind the girl one here is the boys, and I was able to find some good styles after Christmas for them, as well as the Big Lots coloring books that were 40 to 50 cents. So that's most of my stuff. I need to finish unpackaging it and separating them into age and grouping of gender. So I'm going to start doing that now, and then I can put them away into the right totes. I have my 4 bins here, and I'm going to label them by age and gender. I use tape, just packaging tape, and a Sharpie to label them boy 2 to 4, boy 10 to 14, girl 2 to 4, and girl 10 to 14. Here are the labels. They're all ready to go. And I just labeled them also with 2 P's. So for packing party. That way I remember. It's always good, even though you think you'll remember, just to write yourself some extra notes. My biggest project of the day will be packing up all of these wooden blocks and puzzle pieces. So I'm going to start doing that now, and that way I can put these at the bottom of the tote bins and they will be just out of the way. I printed off this little template from one of the Facebook groups. So as I pack these blocks, I kind of have a template to know how to do that. So I have my quart-sized bags here, and I'm going to start working. Here is the first Melissa and Doug block set, and I also have here the puzzle pieces. So I'm going to put 2 of these vehicles inside, if it fits well, we'll see here, into each of the sets. And these vehicles are nice because they do stand up on their own, so the child can play with them upright and they won't fall over. And they're definitely quality wooden toys, so they should last a while. How cute is that? I was able to fit both vehicles inside. These quart bags have a expandable bottom. They're the Walmart freezer bags, quart bags. So the stand and freeze type. I don't know if other quart bags wouldn't fit these as well, but I have room with these ones to fit 2 vehicles, and I think it's adorable. The first box of blocks that are divvied up. I really like how they turned out with the little construction vehicles, and they do fit nicely inside these bags. Using the template does help, and it actually doesn't take too long once you get the hang of it. So I'm going to continue on. I've got a lot more boxes to go. Okay, so I love how these turned out. I got all 25 sets done for the 2 to 4-year-old boys, and I have a few extra sets here of the vehicles. I have some extra blocks upstairs. So either to send as filler packs or in some of my other 2 to 4-year-old boxes, I'll keep those to the side. But these are for the girl boxes, and I might wait for my daughter to get home to help me. I really do love the vehicles. So I'm going to pack these away and keep going with my organizing. Here they are in the tote, and I have a lot of recycling to take care of. I think next I will go through the Dollar Tree stuffed animals and separate out the ones that are for the 2 to 4-year-old boys and pack them on top of their Melissa and Doug block sets. Okay, so I have all 25 of the 2 to 4-year-old boy stuffed animals in the bin, and this is looking great. I think the 2 to 4-year-old bin is ready to go, and I'm going to move on to the next one, which is the 10 to 14-year-old boys. I'm going to add the composition books to the bottom of the tote, and then I just have a few things to add. I'm not sure I'll have a full bin yet for the older boys. I don't have their wow gifts yet and some of the other items, but this will be a good start just to get it packed away, and then I'll probably put it on top so that I can get to it easier when it is in the closet here to add any other items to it. I did 10 of the blue and 10 of the green. Those are the 2 colors that were on sale. So the girl boxes will also be getting blue and green notebooks. And I'm not gonna worry about separating these right now into 2 pair sets, but I know that I have 40 pairs of socks here. So I'm just gonna leave them like that for now. And then I just have their stuffed animals to add into here, the drawstring backpacks. I need to get 20 of those, and some of the little fidgets that are over here on the floor. So I'll finish doing that and show you what it looks like when I get all of it in the tote. There's all the stuffed animals in the bin. And I'm going to add 20 drawstring backpacks on top. And for now, the 10 to 14-year-old boys are done. I don't really have anything else to add as of yet. I almost forgot to add these in. These are little fidget spinners that you can find at Five Below for only $1. And I was in my local store the other day and they had a whole bunch of these. They come in different colors. So I stocked up. I got 20 for my packing party and then a few extras just to use as I'm packing the older kid boxes. I think these are fun. So I'm going to add 20 in right now and then I'll save the rest. Here are the first 2 totes for the 2 to 4-year-old boys and the 10 to 14-year-old boys. I'm going to wait on the 2 to 4-year-old girls until I have my daughter here, but I'm going to start on the 10 to 14-year-old girls, and really I just need to unpackage the dolls. I had exactly 17 of the organza bags, so I am going to bundle up the dolls, package them in these little bags for presentation. And then my daughter is home, so she's helping me over here with the 2 to 4-year-old girls. So we are going to put these little animals inside of the girl packs. Here are the Hair Amazing dolls out of the box, and these are really high quality. I love their outfits and their long hair. These are the same dolls I sent last year, and I think they'll be a really treasured wow gift for these older girls. Many haven't ever had a toy, let alone a doll. So I'm going to put these in the organza bags and they'll be ready to go. Here they are packaged in the bags. It definitely adds a nice touch to the presentation and makes it just that extra special look to it. So I'm going to put these in the bin. Here are the flatware sets, and I have 4 packages, and each package will make 6 sets. So I have 24 total here, and I only need 20. So I'll take one of the sets and open it up and put 2 sets in, and then keep the extra for other boxes as well. And just to show you real quick, there is 18 pieces, and you can separate them so that there is a different color fork and spoon and knife in each set. You could keep the same colors together if you wanted, like all orange flatware, but I think with the girls and it just being really colorful, I'll probably separate these so that each utensil is a different color. Here are the sets rubber banded together, and I'm just going to put 2 inside my box for the packing party, and the other 4 here can be used for my other individual boxes. I have the stuffed animals below the dolls, and there should be just enough room to finish adding the dolls in. Here is one very full bin for the 10 to 14 girls, and I just have one bin left for the 2 to 4 girls. And we are almost done with getting their block sets together. I think they are super cute and are turning out really nice for the girls. Well, that was a lot of work, but it feels great to have all of the packing party items that I have so far boxed and ready to be put away until the fall. I hope this helped you to see how I plan and organize for packing parties and how I try to maximize quantity without sacrificing quality. Thanks so much for watching. I'll be releasing new videos every Sunday at 2 p.m., so make sure to check back for more. And if you enjoy this content, would you give it a like or subscribe to my channel or even hit that super thanks button below? Have a great day. Bye.